Okay, please, good morning, Honorable Heads Public Schools. Please, we are to update our records on the GES Management Information System, and this is how you can do it. When you open the app or launch the application, it will come in this form. It should show this way, and then you click on login. Please, I know that you have the password. If you don't know, since you can't just give it out on this video, you can call me, but it's admin, and then the other one. So just log in with that. Go to login. The correction that we are going to do, we are going to do correction on the circuit. So from there, we move on to data submission, and then we go to school identification. If you are not using the old machine that you used for the first time, please, I will record another video and then address that issue. So if you are using the old machine that you use for the onboarding, the GES-MIS, you come to this side and then you fill it as it is. Place the management units, the options are here. You select them, and then if it's Gallup or non-Gallup is here. The intervention, the MS code of the school. Since we have identified this MS code should be here. This one you can't do anything. When you do identification, it will come automatically. You type it here, and then make sure that the address. Please make sure you type the correct one. Since we are within the school, type the right one here, and then this one is a drop down. You select it, and then the PV management unit. During validation, you have the PV's number names on it, and you can go on where it starts from 0306. Please, if you have 10, just do the first one, comma, the next one 0306, and you give the next name. So make sure you list all of them. If you have one, just after the first one you are finished. If you have two, just the first one and then you list the second one. Please fill this place correctly and then you save it. So this one I'm using somebody's school, so I can't save it. It will change what is there. But make sure you fill everything and you submit. If the circuit is not showing, please just leave it. I'll tell you how to update the circuit. But the circuit should be, don't add Ankamo circuit. No. Should be Ankamo. If you are typing the circuit, Ankamo. So if you fill that one, you come to save. So after save, it will give you indicating that has been saved successfully. And then you come to update. Just click on update. And then move on to what? Click here to submit. And then the changes will take effect. At the moment, we're having 19 circuits instead of the 9 circuits. Because people are creating their own circuits. You have 19 instead of the 9 circuits. So make sure it's this. Do it here. Come to save, changes, update, and you submit. From there, you move on to setup. You collapse this one. Make sure this one so that you get enough space work. Come to school manager, and then come to school setup, and then come to school details. This one also you fill it nicely. The school name as it is on the portal. Just type it as it is. Not anything name that you know. When it comes to school identification, you have the name there, the one that you used for MS. So the name here should be the same thing when you come to school details. Please, it should be the same. If it's even 1,000 characters, please type it as it is. Don't change anything. It should be the same thing. And then come to the circuit. Please, the circuits are here. I'll put on the portal. This is how you have typed it on the portal. So when you change any of them, it will create another circuit. So make sure the spelling should be this in capital letters as we have seen it here. Anywhere that we are supposed to type the circuit, it should be this. Please, you shouldn't change it. The circuit should be this. So this is what I have on the portal. Please, let's go by that so that you get the exact circuit as you have. and then you come to the roping date. Roping date is the date in which the school roping in this term, the first term. So you just click on the calendar, you click on the dates and you select. If it's 2024, just select the date as it is. So date in which you open school, this current term, the first term, 2024. And then go to vacation date, the date in which you vacate this term, the first term, the vacation date, just select. And then the telephone number should be there. If you have the school, have the telephone number. But go on, I don't think you have a telephone number. Use the current headmaster's telephone number for the meantime. But if the school have a telephone number which is active, you can use that one. And then academic year, we are doing 3 semesters. So, and then the box number is just type it there. The village in which you can find the school, you just type it. You go to headmaster's name, you just type it. Please, what is there is example. So make sure don't keep it there. Just type the current headmaster's name. And then the motto, if you have it, you can type it there. In the email can be there for the school or the headmaster. But it should be active. And then the MS code, when we identify the school, it will give MS code. Just type MS code here. And then the year in which the school was established. And then you come to what? Save. So I finished with that one also. So when you finish with school setup, so when you finish with the school setup also, go back to data submission since we have done correction to it. Or you can come and do this school details first. Come to school manager, school details, and then finish. When you finish, before you go to the data submission, or you do the data submission, you come here. But in all any method that you want to use, make sure that after the whole thing, after click on save, when you click on save here, you come back to the data submission again. Since we have done corrections, you have to submit it. So you come to data submission, you go to school identification, you just click on save again, update, and then submit. Since we have done correction to it, you just update it. Or you go to the school details first, do the correction there. You come to school identification, do the corrections, save changes, update, and then click here to submit. And then the correction is done. From there, when you finish and then all the circuits have been collected, please, they said that you are going to send the promotion through that. So let's make sure that you do that one today, and then I will send the credentials to all teachers to also complete. Let me record another video for those who have lost the application and then they need a copy to start. So let's end here with those who have the machine, and then you are going to do the update, and then continue with those who don't have it.